All right, today we're solving single variable inequalities. So one of the rules for that is when you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by the same negative value, you must switch the inequality symbol. So if it's already greater than, you switch it to less than. So our first example, draw our line down the middle, and we have y plus a negative 2 is less than 6. So we have to get rid of the negative 2. The way we get rid of a minus 2 is the opposite, plus 2. If we do it to one side, we have to do it to both sides. These are going to zero out. We bring down our y. 6 plus 2 is 8. Now notice I didn't multiply or divide, I added, so we leave the sign the same. Y is less than 8. So our solution would be y is less than 8. Next problem we have. Negative 8p is greater than negative 32. So on this one, negative 8 and p are being multiplied together, so we have to do the opposite, which is division. We divide both sides by the negative 8. On the left side, the negative 8 divided by negative 8 is going to 1 out. We bring down the p. Negative 32 divided by a negative 8 gives us a positive, and then 32 divided by 8 is 4. Notice though I divided. One of our rules says if we divide by a negative, divide by a negative. So notice if the denominator is negative, that is when we take this inequality and we switch it. So instead of greater than, we have less than. So p is less than 4. So going down to example number 3. Draw a line down the middle. Now we have 12 plus 3a is greater than 18. We have two steps here because we have two numbers to get rid of. We always want to get rid of the one furthest away first. So I'm trying to get this by itself. Right now we have the 12 being added to the 3a and it's a positive 12. So the opposite would be minus 12. We have to do that to both sides. These are going to zero out, bring down the 3a. 18 minus 12 is 6. From here, notice I did not multiply or divide like we talked about earlier, so I'm going to keep my sign the same and bring it down. Our next step, we have 3 and a together. That means they're being multiplied. We have to do the opposite, which is division. We divide both sides, but we're trying to get rid of the 3. These 3's 1 each other out, so we're left with an a. 6 divided by 3 gives us 2. Notice we divided like on number 2, but our denominator is positive. So we don't switch that inequality, we just bring it down. A is greater than 2. And there's our solution. Keep number 4 blank or attempt to try it on your own. We will do this tomorrow in class.